Thank you, everybody. It's always a proud moment when a father is able to introduce his baby to everybody, and this is kind of like that way. Beautiful is absolute. The DBS Superleggera. It's a car which is embedded and will take on the Super GT segment. Back in March 2015, at the Geneva Motor Show, I promised you the revival of Aston Martin. I promised you a growth story. And I promised you, most of all, 7 new cars in 7 years, 1 car every year, 7-year life, copy, repeat, copy, repeat, copy, repeat. And that's how we would create this astonishing car company and ensure that its legacy lives through into its 2nd century. So far, I give you the DB11 with the V12 and the V8, and now with the Volante, the most successful car that Aston Martin has ever launched. We're right in the launch phase of the 2nd car, the Vantage, and we have an order book which is sold out through 2018. And now it's time for the Halo product. The DBS, replacing the Vanquish, drawing on the DBS name and bringing it together with the name of the Superleggera. 2 great iconic names brought together in 1 car. And this car, I believe, certainly deserves those monikers. This is a car capable of 211 miles an hour, capable of 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds if you really need it. Yes, you do. It's a car that is designed to sit in the Super GT segment, but without being skittish. It's a car that's designed to allow you to travel quickly across continents. It's not a car that is looking for the ultimate in horsepower, although it gives you 715 horsepower. But that's not the story. It's a much more complex story to explain, but it's a much more rewarding story. Let's think about horsepower. Horsepower is really a little bit like the speed of the punch. What's much more interesting in a car of this nature is the power of the punch. And torque is about that power of punch. We know about aerodynamics, the best that we know about material science. The whole body, the outer of the body, is all made out of carbon fiber. And whilst it doesn't show that in the way that it's finished, because it's not supposed to. Every Aston Martin, as you know, has a beautiful paint finish. It shows it in the weight reduction, and that weight reduction combined with that V12 engine gives you enormous punch. I spent the weekend with this car, last weekend with this car. I can't tell you how much it makes you smile. Today's really all about the 3rd car, the Halo car in our range. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy. Thank you. Now I have to have some photos taken.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep the stage clear for a few minutes to allow for photographs. It will then be open to guests. Please await further announcements.
Superleggera. Beauty and performance certainly has been delivered, and I hope you're as impressed as I am. Don't forget, you can comment at hashtag DBS Superleggera and hashtag beautiful is absolute. And also, if you want to check out the car in person, you can do so as of tomorrow at London's Aston Martin Dover Street, where this car will be on display. It's the only place you're going to be able to see it on display, and that's until the 9th of July, so don't hang about, get down there quick. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.